It's the Ron's Basement Show. Hi, everybody. I'm Ron. Audio working. It's the Ron's Basement Show. Today's Saturday, which means it's the Ron's Basement Show. I got my guests, and I also got another guest.
That's a guest now?
The most important guest.
We got a guest on the show today. Heather's here.
Yep.
Maddie's here.
Yep.
The once and future guests. And Jacob Varble, sponsor of the show this week, was kind enough to send us a giant bag of food.
Again.
And this time it feels like there's way more food.
It does realize there's only 3 of us, right? Ooh, my shirt is doing some really interesting
cool.
things.
That's neat. And we got some, we're going to dig into this, but we've got some other stuff lined up today, too, that I'm pretty excited about. But before we jump into this, let me just...
Ew, God.
How are you guys doing this week?
Tired.
I'm very tired.
Allergy-y, living in
Allergies
an
are pretty
allergy
rough.
nightmare hellscape.
Allergies are pretty rough.
Yeah. Really bad.
Yeah, I've been feeling kind of crappy for like a week. Got some,
Real bad.
It's been a long week, folks. I got some yerba mate.
Shit damn boys, it is another day. I don't know what a yerba mate is. I have some plain ass black
I
coffee.
think yerba mate is like kind of like a tea. It's kind of like a tea, but it's not a tea.
That can looks crazy with the green screen. Hold it up again, man. Oh, weird.
Oh, interesting.
It's pretty good.
I'll take your word for it.
It's not bad. You guys, I am very sweaty.
You have a suit on.
We're pushing dangerously close to having to cave and turn on the air conditioner.
it might be
I really
air
don't want to, but like at the same time, turning it on means I get to shut the window and the allergies might stop being so terrible.
Yeah, or fans. We need more fans in this house. We don't have enough fans.
What? Thundercat drank in that video?
Yeah.
See, now
Bob,
I've started itching it. And
see, you gotta stop. You just gotta stop. I know that that's difficult. All right, this food isn't getting any hotter, so why don't we dig in? I have not seen Jacob in the chat, and he's the one who bought this food
White
for
Castle and
us.
coffee is going to be a hell of a combination that I did myself, but...
First thing we have here is it's pre-packaged.
Oh,
So it's in a sealed bag. It says fudge dipped brownie on a stick.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fudge dipped brownie on a stick. This is another
stick?
pre-packaged one. This
2.
one says...
I normally cap it at 2.
This one says gooey butter cake on a stick. Gooey butter cake on a stick.
Second coffee. One when I first wake up, and then one in the afternoon.
Alright, I pinged Jake on Discord.
We got a second fudge dipped brownie on a stick.
It's kind of hard. It's like harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Got some napkins.
Balled up napkins.
Oh, why did they print the calories right on the front?
Oh,
That's a hell
no.
of a thing.
Pre-packaged.
That
you
doesn't
have to.
seem like a good idea.
This looks like a slider of some kind.
One dessert on a stick. I think, now this might be a thing that only somebody like me would be interested in, but the on a stick is like hyphenated. On hyphen a hyphen stick.
This appears to be mozzarella sticks.
I've never had White Castle.
I've had White Castle. I'll be honest with you guys. I like White Castle.
It
See, okay, I
smells
know it
awful.
from,
I've
I
never
know
had
for a
it
fact.
because I don't want to
Now,
eat
what do you
it.
think this is?
An
Is that a-
onion ring.
That looks like a fried...
Potato ring.
What do you, folks at home? I'm
Pineapple.
holding it up. What do you think it is?
It's like a fried pineapple ring.
I can tell you right now that it's a chicken ring.
What?
Uh-huh. It's good.
Are you sure
just
it's
eat it.
good?
It's good.
Why is it shaped like that?
It looks like... Ugh.
I'm gonna guess that these are chicken sliders.
I might try that.
Okay.
Technology
Set this down by
has
you.
gone too far. And now it needs to go further so it can free
So
us
the
from this.
fact that like shaped the way that it is definitely speaks to they ground the chicken into a fine paste and then.
Which is fine, because you use all the pieces of the chicken. Now this appears to be.
I like that you tasted it before you even know what it is. You're much braver than me.
I have no idea what this is.
The chicken ring does look really scary. I
What do
agree.
you mean you have no
Let me see,
idea?
what does it look like?
It tastes oniony, but it doesn't
What
appear.
is it?
Oh my
It doesn't
god.
have the texture of an onion. These are Impossible sliders.
Oh, I didn't know that they had those.
Impossible sliders.
What is
The
this?
chicken ring looks scary. It is
That's
scary.
just the first bag. There's
Oh, I
3
kinda
bags in
wanna
here.
try the Impossible.
What?
This looks like regular sliders.
What is that, Heather?
I can't tell.
Eat one.
How many fucking sliders did you buy? This appears to be more sliders.
I don't know.
I'll try one.
This looks like more
What
sliders.
is it? This feels like they fried up some leftovers and purposefully haven't labeled them.
It's like seasoned fried something.
It's almost,
It tastes oniony, doesn't it?
yeah.
This looks like a slider
like
with
just
cheese
batter.
on it.
It's like
Oh
just
my god,
that.
there's so many!
Holy.
How many?
Holy
Jake realizes I can eat like one,
What the
right?
What? There's one more bag too.
This looks like more cheese sliders. We have a tower of sliders.
Oh no.
One more bag. This one's not as big. This looks like, yeah. These are hash browns. What's wrong with eating them? We're gonna eat them anyway, right?
Mukbang, mukbang, mukbang. There's Jake. Jake is in the chat.
I think this one's fish. Is this fish?
I thought it was chicken.
There's 2 different things in here. They're very different.
No.
Are they?
They look totally different to me.
Oh yeah, that's different.
This smells like fish.
All right, this is a fucking
chicken, I think.
shitload of food
No.
here.
I can't.
Oh,
I'm scared.
I don't like this.
I don't know.
I don't like that we can't identify
I
it.
just want to drink my coffee and not experience anything here.
I'm frightened.
Okay, I'm gonna start off by tasting one of these mozzarella.
Oh yeah, I'll eat a regret stick.
How's from the Maddie?
Maddie, do you want a regret
Nope.
stick? I didn't think so.
I'm very lactose intolerant, and that is like 90% cheese.
I'm only, quote, mildly lactose intolerant.
I can feel my stomach like balling up already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely
Oh,
not the
come
best
on,
mozzarella
Kyle,
stick
come
I've ever
on.
had.
that's good. That's a good mozzarella stick.
Come on, man.
Would eat again. Why don't you just bite it like a normal person? What the hell is wrong with you?
Rachel,
Why
what
are
the
you the
fuck?
way that you are? We got some hash browns. You guys want to try these
Why
hash
am I
browns?
the way that I am? Well, I had a conversation with my dad about this, and it sounds like I inherited it.
Here,
just gonna reach
grab
it.
yourself a hash brown. Here, Heather. Hash browns done.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Their hash browns aren't bad.
Try a chicken ring.
They're not good, but they're not bad.
These chicken rings are actually good.
Why does it look
I'm
like
really
fruit?
disturbed.
What does
by
it
the chicken
matter?
ring.
It doesn't fucking matter, Maddie. Chicken nuggets are. You eat chicken nuggets. I know you do.
He
And
did.
chicken nuggets
Yeah, I
are
love them.
no different than this.
I had a conversation with him about counting out the number of chips and Cheetos that he would eat every day. And lining them up in order by size.
That is surprisingly not bad.
It's good.
That is surprisingly not bad.
It's
I
good.
like my chicken nuggets to be kind of crunchy.
Yeah, it's very soft.
Folks. Mm-hmm.
Meh.
Mm-hmm.
I give it an indecisive shrug.
Mm-hmm.
I like Wendy's chicken nuggets the best.
Kyle says McDonald's chicken nuggets, king of chicken nugget. Yes. However, Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets.
Oh my god. I think what McDonald's has going for it is they have really good barbecue sauce. And I really only eat chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce.
Okay, this is a slider that's like wrapped up in
Ew.
something.
Soft serve on the inside.
Okay, this is not a slider.
Lord.
This is like a waffle. It's like a chicken and waffle.
Oh my god, it is
Ew.
chicken and waffle.
Who wants to try it?
No. Pass.
There's bacon on it.
Pass. Extra pass.
Want to hold this up to the camera, Heather?
I
Sure.
agree, Katie. Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets are the best, and the regular are not very
Oh, I like the regular chicken nuggies.
good. I just think
Wow,
you'll
my
taste
shirt
this
is
to me.
really trippy.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Look at that.
This is apparently a waffle with chimkin.
It looks like chicken and waffle. Tilt it up so the people can see the waffliness of it.
Waffly.
It's like some bacon in there. You want to try it, Heather?
No, thank you.
All right.
The waffle looks like it should be crispy.
Jake needs to send us a list of all this food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
needs to be like a crispier waffle. I like want to try this, but I don't at the same time.
Do it.
I've never had it
Do
before.
it. Do it. Do it.
That's not bad. It's
This
got
burger is like
It's good.
It's
So-
good as a quarter.
it's like a quarter of an inch, not even.
yeah. And they, you know how they cook them? Is they steam the burgers.
What?
They steam the burgers. That's how they cook the meat.
This is
That's interesting.
experiencing a whole
This
new-
chicken and waffle is probably the best iteration of chicken and waffle I've ever had.
What?
I'm,
How many
I'm not
have you
kidding.
had?
It's very good. A few.
Okay.
It's like a McGriddle. It's like basically a McGriddle. That's good. I would eat that again. Whatever this chicken and waffle thing is, thumbs up. Thumbs up from me. Highly recommend it to the folks out there.
I love how you tried to figure out where to put it.
I'm just trying to move it out of the way so that
Set it on the floor.
I'm not going to put it on the floor. All right, Heather tried the cheese slider.
It's very.
Do you want to
cheesy.
try the cheese slider, Maddie?
Okay.
I'm going to try the
It's like
mystery
almost
slider.
that one I think is chicken. It's this one that I think is the mystery
You think
slider.
this one is fish?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it has a weird smell to it. Now I'm nervous.
Yep. This is fish.
That's what I thought.
It's very cheesy.
It's very cheesy.
Oh god.
It's almost like gag you cheesy.
It's a lot of cheese.
Okay.
It's like someone took easy
Lamb
cheese.
strips? That's what that is?
Well, I don't know.
That's what he just said. There's clam strips.
I don't
It's
know.
gotta be this freaky
it
thing.
has the same texture as a,
Did you lie, Jake? What is the no that you lied? Or
that has the
actually
texture
is?
of like a fillet of fish.
The clam strips are in the box. We ate clam strips, Heather.
Oh my god.
Oh, these things.
Yeah, that's what I was just
We
saying.
ate clam strips.
This
Not
one
bad.
looks like these are just the chicken rings.
Clam strips weren't bad. Not gonna lie.
These are just chicken rings on a
Yeah,
bun.
those tiny things.
The chicken rings are still good.
It's too cheesy.
I
I'm
know.
gonna be real with you guys. We threw out all that Del Taco. I'm probably saving all this. I fucking love White Castle.
Seriously, you're gonna save it? I cannot imagine it saves well.
Doesn't matter.
What's this red
This
one
is
on the
another
bottom?
cheesy burger. That's the impossible one. Should we? You want to try a regular one, a non-cheesy one first?
I can't eat that
Take one bite of it and put it back.
many.
Ron tried clams.
He did.
I did.
Oh, did you?
I tried them right away. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I thought they were onions or
This
something.
is like weird, but I'm like very strange about fish from.
It has absolutely no fish taste whatsoever.
It doesn't matter. It's not about the fish taste.
I think it's just a thought.
Thanks for the sub, Gilson. Thanks for that 2 months. You want to try it again?
Yeah, fuck it.
Here.
I'll try another clam strip, even though it's disgusting.
Just take one bite of it. Get a pickle. Get some onion on there. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think people who get their sliders without onions are cowards.
Now it's not the taste, it's the thought.
Are they cooked?
clams?
Onions? They're cooked onions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Are you
Jacob
hating
Barble,
this me? Sorry.
yes, purchased a bunch of White Castle
An
for us.
absurd amount of White Castle,
So we're
which we are
eating
now
it,
taste testing.
which I've never had White Castle before ever in any capacity. So
Yeah, it's a lot worse, Jake.
I can't do raw onions.
Oh, I'll eat
Well,
a raw onion.
Raw onions, like I can eat one piece of raw onion. Yeah, they're little tiny onions, which makes it doable.
Mhm.
What is this?
It's just a plain slider.
Oh.
Mhm.
If I eat raw onions, I get heartburn within like 15 minutes. Every time, without fail. Like the onions and guacamole from Chipotle. Destroy me.
I'm weird. I'll eat raw peppers and raw onions and their sliders are much better without endless amounts of cheese. I don't feel like my body is disintegrating.
It's like kind of a class of its own because I really feel like I can't even call it a burger of any kind.
That's why you need the onions, because the burger is really not much to it. It's very thin burger, obviously. And then also it's steamed, so it doesn't really have much of a burger flavor.
Yeah.
So you need those onions in the pickle
all
to
it
set
tastes
it
like
off.
is onion
Yeah.
and soggy bread.
Hell
Oh
yeah,
god, the bread is very soggy on this
Yep.
one.
That's how you know it's good.
Oh, I don't like it. No. No, I have a problem with,
Where'd the potatoes go?
with soggy bread texture.
Oh, my knee.
All right, Heather, you're going to try the impossible one?
Yeah.
Here you go.
No, I have to like. Okay.
I served it to you.
It's thicker than the other one.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's steamed. I bet it isn't.
Oh wow, it is thicker.
It doesn't look as wet, so I bet it's not.
Yeah, they do have an Impossible slider. My boss was like addicted to them because it's just hard to find vegetarian stuff.
Did you get a pickle in there?
You hear like a voracious crunch.
Oh, I actually like this better than the regular slider.
Yeah?
Mhm.
How come? Because it's not as wet?
It's not as wet and it actually has flavor.
Yeah, their sliders really don't have a flavor.
Well, that's why you need the onions.
I mean, you need onions
It
anyway.
has flavor outside of the onion.
One of these is a jalapeno cheese slider. Did the cheese sliders you guys ate taste like it was
No.
jalapeno?
No.
I still don't really want to eat the whole thing though. Can I have the box?
Make it all a shake. Ugh.
Ew, that's
There's a
disgusting.
jalapeno.
Okay.
Last week we found out that I don't like the smell of left out ketchup, and this week we're finding out I don't like the feeling and texture of wet bread.
I don't know very
Mhm.
many people who like soggy bread.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ron is really
Gonna be
enjoying
real
this.
here. I
I'm
just want to eat all these potatoes.
Get them.
Only thing so far I'm like really into.
What about the clam sticks?
No.
Oh god. The clam sticks weren't bad until I found out that they were clams, and then I tasted one and it was downhill significantly. My body was like rejecting it.
That was like when I ate the protein bar made out of crickets.
Oh no!
It actually tasted just fine. It was just the fact that every single time I brought it to my mouth, my brain was like, that's a cricket.
I would eat a cricket.
And I was like, ugh.
I would just eat a
You're over here
cricket.
screaming and crying about soggy bread, and you're like, oh, I'd eat a cricket.
Screaming and crying about it. I just don't like
Well,
the texture.
soggy bread and a cricket would have a very different texture.
The texture of wet bread is just, it's awful.
Every single thing that I ate, except for probably the fish slider, gets the thumbs up. And the fish slider wasn't even bad. It was just okay.
I don't think I would ever choose to eat White Castle.
I would, and I know that you wouldn't, which is why I've never forced it upon you.
Same, Katie.
Yeah, I
eat
don't think
that.
I'd eat anything that was still alive. That would cause me great trauma.
I don't like the bone.
I dissected a chicken leg in school once and I wouldn't eat chicken for like 7 years.
Okay. That seems like a reasonable...
I know, right? Totally not at all neurotic about food.
packing this away because honestly, I'm saving it. Because
Ryan
I'm gonna,
actually is
I'm gonna
saving
eat
it.
more of it because I really like White Castle.
Yeah, I'll bust out a dessert. You guys know me and sweets.
Are we saving these?
It's up to you.
I mean, I'm not gonna eat stuff you've eaten
Then
off
no.
of. I saved all the stuff that I bit off of. Maddie, do you want to try anything else here?
Nope.
All right, then let's get into these desserts.
That's disgusting thinking about eating a scorpion. I can't, no. I don't even want to look at a scorpion.
Scorpions are scary.
These are garbage.
Mm-hmm.
I have garbage for you as well.
Sorry, folks, doing a little cleanup on the Ron's Basement Show.
Surprisingly, the basement show is getting cleaned.
Get one of these little guys.
They're really good.
Thank you again to Jacob.
Yeah, thanks, Jake.
A clap for Jacob.
All right. Fudge dipped brownie on a stick. Who's got it? Maddie? No. You want the butter something?
No. I don't know that I want any of them.
We've got 2 fudge dipped brownies on a stick.
I would rather have the butter cake, probably, than the chocolate. Because I feel like I would take a single bite of that.
It's a
and be done with
triangle.
it.
Oh, God.
What?
It looks horrible from here.
Wow, that is some cakey cake.
I'm not a big sweets person.
I am.
It has to be, like, very specific. Oh my God, Heather, look at it. It's so thick.
I would hold it by the stick if I thought it would actually stay, but the stick
It looks
is
like cornbread.
wiggling really hard.
Oh my God, it does look like cornbread.
Dude, if it was cornbread, that would rule, but really it just smells incredibly like just plain sugary frosting.
This is the portion where they get diabetes. Seems like Ron likes his.
It's very chewy. I'm sorry. It's,
Does
you
it
guys
just
are just
coat
listening
your
to
mouth?
silence.
What is
Yeah.
happening on the top of this thing?
It's good. It's good. It's good. The fudge dipped brownie on a stick gets a thumbs up.
Get some clam sticks, Jake. Why does White Castle serve clam in any capacity?
I think isn't White Castle like? Well, actually, I don't know. Whew.
It's like McDonald's selling.
Let me sniff that
Clams.
butter, boy, Heather.
You're right, Rachel. Quarantine
Yep.
has
It smells like sugar and maybe a little cinnamon.
just
Does it
allowed
have any
White Castle
cinnamon taste to it?
No.
Am I just making up the cinnamon? Let me-
It just tastes like buttercream and sugar.
Is White Castle actually the oldest fast food place?
Okay, maybe I was just I don't.
Is it a verifiable fact? We don't accept alternative facts on this show. Unless they're from me.
Whew! I killed that yerba mate trying to wash down this White Castle.
I need water after eating this cake.
Man, you thought Heather's just like slogging through that cake. She's killing it.
She just leaned over like,
She's hunched over, just sweating through it.
it's warm down here.
Oh,
1921. Wow.
It's a long time.
that made my hand all...
Hoo-wee! You guys ready for a show now?
No.
I am, because I took like 2 bites of 2 things.
I think I took a bite of everything but the impossible thing.
The Impossible thing was good. Like, it had flavor.
Man, it's never gonna stop stinking down here.
Really,
though.
truly don't think I would ever choose to eat White Castle.
I would, and I have.
I would go to Arby's before I would go to White Castle.
Oh, God. Just the name of that
Come
place.
on, man.
Unholy.
Come on. Really, Arby's?
Yeah, I would go to Arby's.
No, Kyle, I'm not. I'm thinking about warm
It's like that.
ketchup.
There's like a Simpsons bit where they're like, they're like trapped on a desert island, and they're like, man, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
I would choose Arby's over White Castle.
And then the kid's like, I'm so hungry I could eat Arby's. Whoa.
I did eat extra clam strips.
So did I. The clam strips weren't bad.
The taste was just fine. It's just the thought now.
I'm learning, so I mean, like,
I would eat a clam, like an
I think
actual
Maddie's got just as big of a complex about food as I do.
Oh, I do. I just hide it from everybody.
Woo. You guys, we're never gonna get the stink out of
That's
this
why
show.
I eat in secret. I also like to pick my food apart and like look at it, and I have to smell every bite before I eat it. Okay, Harley.
Beef tongue
Okay.
does rule.
Oh
Beef
man,
tongue is good.
get a whiff of this show, huh? Mmm.
Yes.
When the bag was handed to me, I almost vomited. I'm not. That's not hyperbole.
You
it
are.
was a lot.
You talk about vomiting a lot.
You do.
You got a lot of vomit
Every
talk.
story.
I have very sensitive
Every
smell and
story
taste.
seems to end with "I almost vomited" or "I did vomit."
I vomit a lot.
Woo. Woo.
Maddie's all talk, no puke. I'd
I
like
would
to keep
puke
it
on
that way.
command.
I would like to
No.
keep it that way.
Yeah, we're good. We don't need any puking on command.
If you puke
Oh,
anything
boy.
like he pukes, it's...
Oh no! When I vomit, it's not a lot. It's like very small and.
It's not even about that. You should hear the way that he puked.
I'm just a loud puker.
Just
He's an
Ron
extremely
scream.
loud puker.
You guys, I'm gonna go prep another. Wait, is this? No, that's. I couldn't tell which one was the good bag and the bad bag. This is the bad bag. We got another segment of the show. I hope you guys haven't eaten your fill. I hope he's left some room, because we got a whole other segment of
I regret
food
eating that whole cake
eating
thing.
to go through. Heather, you know how to push these buttons, right?
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give a little holler to you
I will try to
when
hear
it's
you.
ready to switch it over, and then I'm going to come back downstairs. Arcadeci. Welcome to the show, my man. Hit that old follow button. Follow the old Ron's
Arcade
Basement
C?
Show. Arcade, see?
It is not friendly.
Thanks, that is a good
Arcade CI.
This whole show is about me and Heather being bullied.
It's no.
I feel like I
I
have,
was
like,
hoping that this would
salt
be
and
the
sugar all
first
over
episode of the show where we wouldn't get into a fight, me and Heather, but it remains to be seen.
Wow.
Ron's like plotting.
I know. It's like he's
What am I?
trying to start
I'm
a
plotting to not fight.
You just like had said that in such a way that was like it remains to be seen.
2 eating segments in one show. We just killed all this White Castle. Now I need to go prep for the next segment, and we're gonna keep it a mystery. So you guys don't
fight.
tell.
It's gonna be, like,
Don't
super-
tell what it is, okay?
That's fine. I'll just be entertained about
I'm
it,
gonna
sure.
stand up. I'm gonna.
fun.
This is the part of the
Please
show
don't
nobody
knock my
gets to
coffee
see
over.
because I'm trying to get out from behind the desk. All right, and then Heather, I'm gonna holler out to you.
Okie dokie smoky.
You guys just stretch for a minute.
Okay. So
Okay.
what's everybody been up to this week? I spent a bunch of time redesigning my Animal Crossing island.
And it looks amazing.
It is. It's pretty cute. Gummy bears. Ugh.
Oh my god, I love Haribo.
It's a Ronless Basement Show now. It's true.
Oh, we should have made a graphic. This is the Heather and Maddie Basement Show now.
Yeah. We could have had a whole transition scene of us taking over the show. Ooh, Final Fantasy 7 Remaster, or 8 Remaster. What did he just say?
What?
Best Northwestern Ohio ice cream shop, go.
Debs.
Mellow Cream. Okay, I'm going, I'm sorry.
Divinity
ooh,
2 is in
I
like
gotta get
Divinity
back here.
Original Sin 2?
I gotta get back here. Oh, you got a promotion, Gilson? Congrats.
Congrats, Gilson. You're good to go, Ron.
I don't know if you guys can still hear us. You're good!
Okay.
Ooh, that's a hell of a thing.
Hi, folks.
Divinity
Welcome to the.
Original Sin 2.
I know that this looks terrible. I'm gonna try and move as little as possible.
Well, I mean, maybe
Oh, wait.
I'm going to turn on the smoker for the next segment of our show.
It's loud outside. Having a hard time. I'll be right back.
We're gonna open her up. and we're gonna get some smoke going out of this thing.
Anyone who doesn't say Dad's
Hold
the
on for a
traitor,
minute,
sorry.
see if we get some smoke. Yes.
They say it's too loud outside.
It is like a 50
Very
degree
choppy.
centigrade. It's pretty
Yep,
bad.
I know. I'm 100% aware of how bad it looks and that it's loud outside. Y'all can just deal with it because this is part of the show. Heather, you can go ahead and take it back to you.
I think that was supposed to be a sign for me to turn it back to us. So that's what I'm doing. Heather and Maddie commentary, yeah. Bring the smoker inside. Something tells me that wouldn't be a good idea. But we only have, in this whole entire household, which is it's like a single-story house, but there's a finished basement, which is where we are, obviously. This is the basement show. There are, like, 3 windows that open in this whole household.
Oh.
Now that Ron's gone, let's watch K-pop? Okay.
No, I'm back. I'm back on the show.
It's a big brain move. It's a galaxy brain.
Oh boy, what's a big brain move?
Bringing the smoker inside.
Yeah, that's a huge brain move. That's some fucking galaxy brain shit.
Monster Sleep post K-pop.
Nope.
Alright, here we go. Look up EXO.
No, don't do that.
Heather has control.
None of that.
It's happening.
I don't know how much you guys could hear, but I started up the smoker. So now we just gotta wait for some smoke to go.
For some smoke to go. People have insisted that you smoke the White Castle.
Nope.
Oh.
Can't do
Smoke a
that.
clam stick.
You guys need to fix the stream lag.
Heather put on Lucifer. Lucifer is good.
You guys need to, what does you guys need to fix the stream lag mean?
I think outside.
I can't
that
fix the
outside
I
looks
can't fix
amazing.
the outside. There's a 50-foot USB cable connecting to the outside.
Get some weeds from the yard and smoke weed. Oh my god, Justin.
It's legal here.
That was an
We could just go to the
extremely
store and buy
bad
some.
joke.
It's a very long time from chat to you. Well, I have it on the lowest possible latency, so you might need to refresh your stream.
It's about 15 seconds.
I can't make it any faster than that. You need to bring it up with Twitch. Oh boy.
Oh, Reggie's come
Oh,
to
here
say
comes
hello.
Reg.
Hi,
Reg.
baby.
Double down on the splicing. It's real. Let's paint and exercise energy. I don't know what that means.
Hi,
I know what let's paint and
honey.
exercise is, but I don't know what you mean by the splicing.
Hi, honey.
No, I'm talking about when I type this, and I'm telling you that I can't do anything about that.
He's a chatty boy. He talk all the time.
I think maybe Bob just doesn't understand how streams work.
Reggie, come back in the frame.
Reggie does this incredible thing where you play with a toy with him. Oh my god.
Whoa, we're getting raided.
Thanks.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Oh my God.
You've hit the Ron's Basement Show. Go ahead and smash that follow button. We just kicked off the smoker. Heather, you want to switch it over to the smoker cam? We're going to go
Sure.
quiet for a minute.
Great.
Thanks for the follow.
They can still.
All right. No, I don't think they can hear us when we switch over. Smoker's going. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Thanks for the follow, Ben
I'm sure
Lucas,
you'll fit right
14.
Come here.
Appreciate that follow.
This is now a cat.
We got the cat on the stream. You guys, I'm fixing to smoke something that usually is not smoked.
Yes, I messed up on the shirt.
So, be prepared for that. Let's see the smoker. We can hear you if you yell. I was trying to get real close to the mic when I was up at the smoker. I need to let the smoker go for a few minutes so that we get that good smoke going.
Reggie.
Oh, you're so sad.
Oh. You guys just missed out on the White Castle tasting. He's rebelling. Heather, I'm gonna go crank up the temperature on the smoker to get it up to our temperature needs.
Oh,
So I'm gonna step away,
he's so
and then Heather, go ahead and switch it over to me.
okay.
Reggie. I can't
Favorite
reach
and
you,
least
Reggie.
favorite White Castle. Favorite potatoes. Least
Aw.
favorite everything else.
Bye, Reggie. I couldn't reach you, bud. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Please don't-
All right, folks. We got the
I feel like
close
I don't think
this.
you can hear me, so-
crank it up. Temperature's going up.
What's your favorite
Switch it
color?
back, Heather.
Type in chat.
Switch it back.
What is that? Y'all, I don't know what he wants from me. It's like he's in an airplane hangar. My brain is expanding. Look, I don't know.
It looks real bad, huh?
It looks special.
It looks real bad, I know. It's the best that I could do.
Chat
I think
loves
yelling
it.
helps the signal.
I cranked up the temperature inside the smoker.
I know you. Maybe you should have started the smoker prior to eating of the White Castle.
No. This is part of the fun. In 10 minutes we go out there and we can start the
What do you
fun.
mean we go
Start
out
the
there?
project.
Yeah.
I think you go out there and I sit here and commentate.
Sounds like you were next to an industrial fan. Pretty close. I was next to a street.
No, but I mean the smoker makes a lot of noise. That sounds
The
like a band.
smoker does make a lot of noise. You got garbage all over my basement show couch. Make your own smoker by microwaving aluminum foil.
Please don't do that.
I did that as a kid.
Cannot recommend that. Oh boy.
Please do not do that.
Smoked rat, huh?
That's
He
how
does
you got
have.
your
There
names.
are a ton of rats in the neighborhood to choose from.
Yes, there are a lot of rats.
Unfortunately,
The Rat King.
it's just where
We don't need any more rats. We're good on rats.
They do make tons of smoke.
Yeah, you guys missed out on all the smoke, I guess. Ron is getting mad at Heather for leaving trash on his show set. Well, I'm not getting mad. I'm just sitting in it, and that feels weird.
The one time Ron isn't in the desk.
Do you think that maybe Elam would eat
A smoked rat?
over the fact that he refuses to eat a normal rat?
I think the
lately?
smell would probably turn him off. I think the smell of the smoke on the rat. Smoke on the rat.
Would Elam eat a chicken ring? No.
Would he
No, but I
eat a
would.
clam stick?
No. He would probably eat a baby chicken. I've seen people feed ball pythons like little birds before.
Oh yeah, I've
Like
seen
a
that
treat?
too.
What the
As
fuck
a
is the
treat.
smelling of cigarette?
Can we smoke a cigarette in the
snake
smoker? I
is
think
as
that would be
picky
cool.
as me. So the funniest part about my snake is it's not just that he's picky. Like he likes that rat. He likes the rat. The problem is
Ben-
that he has legitimately scared himself with the dead rat multiple times.
Like he'll go to attack it and miss. And
He'll
then,
go to strike and miss and hit the dirt and get
Yeah.
a mouthful of dirt and then like go back into his hole and be like, nope, I give up forever.
Hi, Reggie.
Him stupid.
To be fair, the last time that I tried to strike and I hit dirt, and then I also had to crawl into a hole for a while
Okay.
to wear it off.
Reggie.
The only way that I could get the snake to finally eat is I had to sit the rat in front of his face and leave. I just had to walk away.
How you guys feeling post White Castle?
I don't want to eat it again.
Never again.
I kind of have a stomach ache.
Great.
Thanks for the
I'm
follow,
with it, Ryan.
Mark Thomas 007.
Cook battery. I feel like that's a bad idea.
We could cook a battery.
Please don't.
You guys want to try that for the Ron's
we just
Basement show?
fixed the smoker. We don't need to ruin it again.
Yeah, that's a good point. I will say I tested the smoker last week after the show. Works fine. Works great. Didn't have to go in and turn it on and turn it off over and over again. So
Soup.
thanks for the host, Ben Lucas. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Oh, there goes my phone.
Goodbye, phone.
Pioneer meal?
Put some
A smoked
weed in the
firecracker
smoker.
would be fun, but I don't recommend it.
I don't think it would do anything.
You really don't think so?
No, I don't think it gets hot enough.
You sure?
I don't know how you would smoke soup.
You could smoke the meat to put into the soup.
You could smoke the meat into the soup, or the vegetables.
You could put like a big cast iron pot in there full of soup.
We should smoke more non-meats. We should start smoking like vegetables of some kind.
Okay.
Smoked batteries. Yeah, you guys really are into smoking batteries. I don't think that it would do much, honestly.
Ooh, smoked cheese. That could be good.
Yeah, you can smoke cheese. The thing is, okay, so, well, actually, hold on. Let's take a step back. You would want a cold smoked cheese because you don't want it to get too hot or the cheese would melt. The smoker that I have, the minimum temperature it gets to is like 120. Like, it's about 118, 120. That's the lowest temperature it gets to. For cheese, you'd probably want to smoke it at like 80. Like, around 80, maybe 85, somewhere around there. So I would have to get the cold smoker attachment, which I don't currently have. 20 seconds with hay on coals is how I do motts.
Wow,
Interesting.
that's very fancy.
What is motts?
Like mozzarella?
Can we check on the
Oh,
smoker?
my God.
We'll check
Oh,
on the
like
smoker in
matzah?
5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes, and we'll switch over. And then I'll when we switch over, I will show you guys what we're smoking.
Great.
Is your smoker
I'm sure you'll
liquid
fit
cooled?
right in.
Thanks for the follow, Puppy King 1 Kingy.
You really need
King
to fix
one?
that.
You can see the name in chat. It's Puppy King 1.
Is that what it is? Puppy King 1? It looked like an I. So
Great.
I missed it.
I'm sure
Thanks for the
you'll fit right
follow,
in.
King Oven.
Can we make grilled cheese on a running car engine?
I have an electric.
Yes.
My car's an electric car. Does it still get super hot? I don't know. Probably.
Wouldn't you know? It's your car.
I've never
Have you
touched
ever,
the engine
touched
after it's
the hood?
run. It probably gets hot. Smoke windshield fluid.
That could be.
That
At what temperature do you think it evaporates?
I don't know. Pretty much evaporates right away, don't it? Probably the same
Boil.
temperature as
Don't
water.
it? It evaporates right away, don't it?
When does water evaporate? All the time? You should burn your hand. Smoke pizza rolls. Well, what an idea!
About that.
About that!
that.
Smoke expired pizza rolls.
Oh no, are they expired, Ron?
No, he ate all the expired.
I ate all the
Oh,
expired
come
pizza
on.
rolls. The expired pizza
Oh yeah,
rolls
we
are
were gonna
gone.
talk about that.
Smoke a phone.
We were gonna talk about the expired food thing.
We were. You want to talk about it now?
I don't know. We have to go get your thing.
We have to go get the thing. I'll tell you what. We'll save that
Okay.
for once I go out and come back in.
I just suddenly abruptly remembered.
Yep.
So.
Expired pizza rolls tasted fine.
No.
Tasted fine. They were a little dry. Just because of the freezer
I'm telling
burn.
you though, but pizza
But they were
rolls,
fine.
Pizza rolls suck so bad that I don't want to eat them less than perfect. Because they're perfect.
Less
and
than
tolerable.
perfect.
I actually have an apology to make.
We
to
might
Ron.
be
What?
getting greater than perfect on today's basement show.
I don't know about that.
I called you insane for putting things in the oven.
Yeah, you're a crazy person,
I put pizza bagels in the oven,
and they're way better.
and my life changed.
Yeah, because it's way
I
better to
was
put stuff in the
wrong.
oven.
It's
Look,
worth the extra
you
time
can't-
to put them in the oven.
Look at how fat I am.
I know.
You don't believe
especially
me?
Because my shirt is really messed up. But it's too warm down here for me to do
God damn, Carol.
Also, this is a
Baskin.
really good shirt.
It says you guys can't read it at
says-
all.
Katsudon, and it is a cat. Get it? But also, it's by my friend Lich, who makes amazing stuff.
Smoke some mids.
Maddie, your noob is showing.
Oh my god.
Smoke my soul. Your soul's already smoked
Boom, roasted.
for making that kind of joke. That's what you get.
Oh my god.
No.
Ofo.
That always kills me. Instead of oof.
If you lean back
Oh.
far, you look out of place.
He does look out of place because he's like so dressed up and we're
Ooh,
not.
It might just be the angle of the camera. Like she's at the edge of the lens or something. I don't know if that matters.
Oh,
And
did they mean Heather?
yeah.
This would be a good time for a banjo interlude. You are correct.
Well, that's too bad. All right, you know what? I'm gonna head upstairs. I'm gonna start prepping And I'm gonna give you a little scream when it's time to switch, Heather.
A little scream.
A little scream.
A little scream. Just a quick scream.
I'll be back.
There's an onion on this couch.
Get it off.
It's smashed into the couch and I don't want to touch it.
It's just an onion. It's not gonna hurt you. Here. You just ate one of those. Like, K-pop interlude. We could.
I
Well,
haven't
actually, you
listening
know
to
what?
Girls' Generation.
I would if I knew how to switch it to...
All you had to do is scene switch.
Yeah, but to what scene? He's got like 700 on here.
Why do I know how to work this?
Okay. I'm switching it, and I'm supposed to give a big, loud yell.
Can you guys hear us when we switch?
So, if you can, and you hear me scream, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's OBS.
Okay!
All right, folks.
Oh no, here we go. Here's the
Pizza roll. A big. It's a tie. Pizza roll.
He said to give a big, loud
Yeah.
scream.
Pizza rolls.
Right. We had a conversation.
Pizza rolls.
It's really funny because Maddie and I can't hear him
at all.
at all, obviously.
Not anything.
So, we just commentate. The smoker dimension. Now coming into the Twilight Zone, but it's the smoker zone. That sounds bad.
It kind of does, yeah.
No.
Imagine for a minute. Smoke long pig.
But we're on a local news channel. You are correct.
What is he doing now?
Stomping around upstairs.
We got 11 minutes.
Oh God! He scared me.
What?
You sound like you were upstairs.
Ron, you're the last person who can give someone crap about being easily
Huh.
scared.
I'm very easily spooked.
You come around the corner.
Heather, you can't hear him.
No.
The smoker cam looks like a CCTV camera.
It does. You're so right.
Look, I'm sorry, folks.
But you-
I tried my best. What I was trying to show you guys is that I had pizza rolls. I'm smoking some pepperoni pizza rolls.
What kind of pizza? Are they the ones that I bought today?
Totino's pizza rolls, yeah.
Because I didn't buy pepperoni.
Oh, what are they?
Combination.
Okay, we're smoking some
Oh.
combination pizza rolls. 11 minutes, by the way. So when that thing there says 103, it's like a stranger
Someone
version of
says
Max Headroom with a
103?
smoker.
What?
Oh,
What are we talking
fuck.
When I was testing the smoker camera, smoke water, then steam smoke. Holy shit.
That's fucking
That's
big brain.
yeah, that's
So
some
you know how I
galaxy
was
brain
watching that
shit.
channel of the person who like made knives out of stuff?
Yes.
He made a knife out of smoke.
What?
Really?
Yes.
How?
He like did something where he like burned a pan and then scraped the like burnt carbon off. Like he let the smoke
Right?
collect in a pan and it like put a black, yeah,
Carbon
Holy
knife.
basically carbon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like
Hi,
the where he
buddy.
made it out of chocolate and then lots of candies. Shout out to that guy.
Look at this. You guys see this right here?
Smoker's on his VC.
That's a
channel.
tail. You don't like that?
Why is he down here screaming at us so much?
Because I keep going out,
Hi,
up and
Reggie.
down and in and out. The smoker zone has VSync turned off. Yeah, look, okay, earlier today we were setting up the smoker cam and I was trying to set it up so that Heather was up there testing it for me. And I literally made myself sick from staring at the smoker cam for too long because it was like so jittery and fucked up. I think I need. So the setup is we have a 50-foot fucking USB cable going out of the basement, up the stairs,
I would not have puked.
through a hole in the wall, out to the outside,
that hole in the wall is the milk door, by the way.
through the milk door to the outside.
This house is old enough that it has a milk door.
I don't like that name.
Well, that they would deliver milk.
And
I know,
I
but
think
it's just-
the
how would you
VR
do it?
or the VR. I just read the word VR.
The shoe
I think
door.
the-
Yeah, that's
yeah, the
true.
shoe
The
door.
word VR. No one typed VR. Chat. Oh, there was. I lied.
I think the length of the USB cable is just too much for the bandwidth of that camera, so it's just totally fucked. It's just
my camera?
outside.
Oh.
Yours is the outside one. I would have done one of mine, but I couldn't get this camera to work at all.
We do it in VR chat. Hee hee.
The smoker cam looks like it is in 16-bit. Yeah.
I think that
hell
adds to
yeah.
the experience.
It looks like a glitchy. I think DJ nailed it with the max headroom stuff.
We're going to the smoke dimension.
Did you borrow Jake's cam? No, I borrowed Heather's camera.
Jake's got a fat can, if you know what I mean. Where's Jake? He would laugh
Look,
at that joke.
hey, look, you guys can roast the cam all you want. It's fine.
It adds to the experience.
It's not good. I know it wasn't good. It was a
You might
compromise.
Oh, stretch.
Bring a USB prot out there, then plug a 1080p into it. No.
That's the cheese effect.
So here's something I looked
No,
into.
my
I
leg
looked into could we?
Oh, no.
I just brushed a fucking White Castle crumb off my cheek.
Gross.
Like,
Eat that shit.
did you get rid of the onion, the smashed
Yeah, I
onion?
did. Was that another
You're
one?
just gonna flick it onto the floor?
Oh god!
Yeah. I was looking into are there cameras out there that can withstand intense heat that we could put inside the smoker? I was not able to find one. I was like, can GoPros withstand extreme heat? And it's like a GoPro cannot withstand over like 120 degrees. So
You
no.
should have just taken your phone out there and done Twitch Live. Twitch IRL.
But then I couldn't switch back and forth.
That's true.
We could just get a shitty camera
Let's
to put
not
in there.
smoke a camera, please.
Yeah, you could just put a shitty camera in there. Only the thing is,
So,
the thing I would worry about is that so first of all,
Smoke
if the
some of
camera
the
had like a battery, it could like explode, or at the very least leak toxic chemicals. Second of all, I wouldn't want like melted plastic inside the smoker.
AOL smoke.
Should have pre-recorded starting the smoker, but then I mean, what's the point? What's really the point? You guys wanted to see the smoker. You guys can see the smoker. I'm not going to pre-record on this show unless it's really, really good. Like some kind of skit or something.
Let's make TikToks of the smoker. Bitmap backgrounds.
So I have to ask. I want to ask the important question about expired food now.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about expired food.
So last
Heather's
week,
got a story.
last week we talked about the expired pizza rolls, and the chat was pretty like, I don't know that it was 50-50, but there was definitely some people.
I'm going to go
who-
ahead and say it was 90-10 in favor of Ron's crazy for eating expired pizza rolls.
I think a lot more people were on your side of pizza rolls don't go bad. But anyway, so last week we talked about there were expired pizza rolls. They were expired by 1 year. And Ron said they were fine because frozen food never goes bad. And so he ate it anyway. And he was fine, which is whatever.
I stand by all this.
I would not have eaten the 1 year expired pizza rolls.
Same.
And I think a lot of people in the chat were both ways. So hilariously, last week I saw a tweet that was about how, like, because everybody is staying home all the time, they're just eating whatever they have, and so they've been working to the very bottom of one of those, like, individual giant
Like a
freezers,
chest freezer.
like a chest freezer. And their mom found one of those, like, frozen pastries that you would then, like, use to cook into a pie or something like that. But this pastry expired in 1995, I think it was. It was a 25-year-old pastry.
Older than some of the people in this chat.
Yes.
That's almost as old as me.
So a 25-year-old pastry. And their mom was like, oh, it's still good. And they cooked like a strawberry pastry out of it.
No!
And ate it. Would you eat 25-year expired
No!
pastry?
Yes.
I,
Yes, I would.
I would.
I'll tell you why.
I don't
Number
think I
one,
could do it.
number one, the things that go bad are when you freeze them are like proteins, because they get destroyed by ice crystals, and cellulose, vegetables and fruit. You know, the cell walls of vegetables and fruit destroyed by icicles. Somebody clip that. Third sneeze of the show. Third sneeze of the show. It's allergy season, folks.
If it was a desperation situation, I eat my shoe first.
The ice crystals form and they destroy the cell walls and proteins.
Did you
and
look
cellulose,
this up after
but
we
not
had our conversation?
No, I just know this. I know this.
It's true, I can.
Alternative facts on this show.
I have.
So, so I would absolutely eat the pastry because it's probably just sugar and carbohydrates, etc.
But like, there's probably egg in it. Isn't that a protein?
Yeah, but well, it might not taste great. It might not taste the best, but I bet it's
Why
still
would
fine.
you eat it?
It's still fine.
Yeah, and like butter.
It's probably still fine.
See, I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Also, like, the box looked like something made in 1995. You know what? Like, it was
Yeah.
that old cooking, kind of like vintage looking. Like, I would describe the box as vintage. I don't think I would eat anything that I could describe as vintage unless it was like a replication of a vintage dish. But, like, I'm not gonna eat 25-year expired.
Thank you, DJ, for clipping that sneeze. I appreciate that.
The midway point was that I had a conversation with a friend about how her dad has cheesecake in the freezer that is 5 years old, and he still just goes in and eats the cheesecake.
And he just nibbles at it, right?
I think
What?
he, like, gets out a piece of cheesecake. But, like, the fact is that it's been in there for 5 years.
Bob in the chat says, if I order Alex Jones supplements, will you take them on the show, Ron? The answer is absolutely I will. Because it's probably just like sugar water.
Flintstones vitamin.
Or not even that. It probably has less nutritional value than a Flintstones vitamin.
Flintstones vitamins are actually pretty good for you.
Snake oil. I
They're
love that
multivitamins. They're good when you're a kid.
They have
and not good when you're
lead?
an adult.
No, that's not true. Untrue. Actually, my doctor suggested that I take Flintstones vitamins because of my fingernails.
Because you're a child.
Rude!
thing. All children at heart, Ron.
Why would you not just take like a keratin
Biotin?
tab?
I think is
Biotin.
what you're looking for.
Yeah, biotin. Why wouldn't you just use that?
Good
I could
to
cut
get
the
it.
camera. But I'm not a meanie.
What time did I say we would go? 103. All right, we got.
Chicken eggs and Flintstone vitamins.
If you want to cut the cam, it's the second button in from the left.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. I don't like it.
Heather's decided immediately. No,
yeah, there's
thank
too
you.
much of me. Look at how much I glow.
I know this
Oh,
camera. This
God.
camera doesn't look the best, and the light shines
like I need to,
directly onto you, and also you have a light complexion.
In other words, Heather's pale as fuck.
Yeah, we could really go. Like, heck yeah, here we go. Wow.
You almost blend into the side there. Where,
Like a Twilight vampire. I'm gonna sparkle.
Go ahead and hit that button if you want to. Yep, there it goes.
Anyway.
Welcome back to
She's
the
red,
desert of the real people. So yeah, I would eat a 25-year expired pastry, and I would also eat that 5-year expired.
I don't know what any of the buttons are, but I will hit the Zoom board just because you said so.
Go ahead and hit it.
Surfboard.
Hit something else. That one's nothing.
Zoom is garbage, I agree with you. Also, fun story, apparently they got a lot of shit because they don't have very good security stuff, so like a bunch of the meetings that I have in Zoom had to get rescheduled with passwords on them now.
I think they found that like Zoom was like basically like stealing people's information off their. You like that one?
I don't know, I'm just hitting the wrong buttons.
Time to play the game.
I agree with you, but I don't think a lot of my coworkers barely understand the concept of making a video call. I am one of the youngest people at my organization, so Discord would be...
It's about time to go get those pizza rolls out of the oven.
Go get
I
'em.
mean, out of
Out
the
of the
smoker.
oven,
The
sir.
smoker. Sorry, everybody.
Sir.
Sorry. The smoker. Are you guys gonna eat them when I bring them down here? I'm like
I
full
will
from
try one.
eating the White
I
Castle.
will eat one.
Yeah, that's fine. I made probably too many, but
I think
here's the question.
Many is
Before I
too
go
many.
get them out,
It's
they'll be all right if we let it go for another minute. Do you think they're gonna taste different than any normal pizza roll?
Again, I haven't eaten a normal pizza roll in probably like 15 years. So I have
Maddie,
no
what do
idea.
you think?
yes.
I'm a little skeptical because they're frozen. I don't know how much of the smoke they're going to absorb.
I was just about to say that,
I'm worried they
Rachel.
won't be cooked all the way through. It still reaches the same temperature. When I went up there and opened it up, it was 413 degrees inside there. Pizza rolls need to cook at 425.
Maybe you should go get
Piping
them.
hot outside some
That's-
frozen dinner. It's gross.
That's awful hot.
No, it should be it should be fine.
Before you go get them, Ron, speaking of expired food, you said you would eat the 25-year-old pastry.
Yes.
One time I found a bag of popcorn
Okay.
from 1963,
Okay, I would not eat
and
that.
I made it, and it caught on fire in the microwave.
Okay.
And the smell was so bad
Wait,
that I threw
probably
up on the
all-
spot.
What did you?
Why are you always throwing up? Why are you vomiting all the time?
I throw up a
How
lot.
sensitive are
It's really
you?
hot right here.
I'm very sensitive.
Should have been. Oh, look, it's Heather Fink. Heather Fink, what's up? Hit that follow button over there.
We really should
Hit
have
that heart.
picked a control group because I super don't remember what pizza rolls even taste
An
like.
MRE from
I
1890.
know what
Steve,
I
no.
know what pizza roll said. Thanks for the follow, Heather.
Sure you'll fit
It's
right in.
stolen back.
I'm sure you'll fit right in. I don't look. It's blocking my face. I'm used to being over here. Over there. All right, I'm gonna go get them out. Get ready to switch over, okay? I gotta get a. I gotta
Okay.
get a thing out of the, like an oven mitt.
Time to vamp.
I'm gonna vamp.
Time to
What's that
vamp.
mean?
Just, stretch.
Okay.
Not time to vape.
Time to pose. Only if I can, I want it when every time I pose it makes the Animal Crossing noise. That should actually be on here. I just hit it. And it's
Pop
like,
on
"Shing."
the 15 FPS smoke cam. It's 15 FPS in different parts of the Oh,
I'm
here-
giving it the old switcheroo. Okay.
I love that he just stands there inside. Instead of going outside, like you just see him standing there.
Oh yeah.
A lot.
They exploded. That's how you know they're done. They're done because they exploded.
My magnet ready stamp.
Clap, 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 clap.
What is he doing? Okay, well that was an experience.
I'm gonna throw up. Me too, dude.
Student man yells at camera. I love that it's just a guy in a suit holding a tray full of smoked pizza rolls just screaming at the camera.
God.
Oh, Lord.
Just seeing him standing there like all.
I think that's my favorite part. Is that what he said? I couldn't. Obviously, we can't, I don't have the stream up, so I can't hear.
We can't hear what he's saying, but.
Your neighbors probably think Ron is a serial killer. Our neighbors were having a house party today.
Oh,
Like a
God.
cookout.
Those poor
A
people.
little bit of quarantine and lockdown never stopped them.
What are you guys giggling about?
Every Saturday he puts on a suit and he yells at pizza rolls. They should make a movie called The Smoke Man.
You've heard of the Rain Man.
They exploded. That's how you know they're done. I don't know if you guys could even hear me when I was out there.
No, we
No.
can't hear you.
No, I'm talking about. I'm
They
talking to
can.
the folks.
They said they can. They said
Oh,
they can.
suited man yells at camera. DJ clipped it.
They're good. They look good. Okay.
Fork.
Okay. We should probably wait for him to cool off.
Yes.
Ron, you were so loud.
Hi, Reggie.
And aggressive.
Hi, Red.
This one's gonna be mine right here.
Reggie, do you want a pizza roll?
No, I'm not gonna burn myself. Not even for this. Let me taste this little. We got a little piece of sausage that. Little piece of sausage there. Maddie, would you like to? This one's mine.
Do you not
You're gonna need to make sure it's not too hot.
push them open so there's a little hole and then blow into them?
Look, I was just trying to let
They're
everybody know.
combination, Jake, because they were out of pepperoni at the store. Have you been into a Kroger lately? It's like shopping in a forgotten wasteland.
Okay, biting into it.
Wow, Rachel, you know me so well because I was gonna eat the corners first.
I pick the corners off because they get crunchy and I don't like that.
Woo! Woo! It's hot, man. Everyone is waiting with bated breath. They're fucking hot. If you wanted the fucking hot content of us blowing on pizza rolls for fucking 4 minutes, you found it here on the Ron's Basement Show. Slam that follow button.
What would chips
If you
do
want
you
to
use?
see
What
more
chips did you
content
use?
like this, more content like this.
Whistle into
Look it in there. Yeah.
What wood chips did you use?
Alder. Okay. 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 I'm about to tell you right here, right now, folks. It just tastes like a normal pizza roll. It doesn't taste smoky at all.
This show rules.
Thanks for the cheer, DJ. Appreciate that. Yeah, it doesn't taste smoky. It tastes.
It's rich.
It just tastes like a pizza roll.
I disagree.
You think you taste smoke?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yes. This one is like 90% smoke.
I feel like I do kind of taste something, but again, I haven't eaten a pizza roll in like 15 years, so
I'm trying number 2.
like I don't think I've eaten a pizza roll since college.
No, I taste no smoke
Imagine
at all.
if you did this every time you wanted a depression meal of a lunch. Look,
Your depression meal of a lunch is what I basically eat for lunch every day.
Let's boof pizza rolls.
like, you gotta make it fancy. You like if you're gonna eat, treat yourself.
Treat
even in the
yourself.
pits of the depression.
Mm-hmm. No,
It's 10 past midnight.
it does not taste anything like smoke.
Are you in Sweden?
Does it smell like smoke? Yes.
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah, it does. It does smell like smoke, but
guess.
it doesn't taste like it at all, does it?
I think it does.
You think so?
Eat only the crust. Eat it like a
Yeah.
eat it like a Heather would.
It definitely
I don't really want to
tastes
eat
like
anymore.
Like
We just ate a bunch of fucking... Alright.
Yeah, aerate it like the ketchup.
there you go. Thank you. Like that video.
What do wine people do? You gotta breathe in very, very heavily.
My boss used to do every single time he would order a bottle of wine, he would get some and he would swirl it. He would look at it, they would show him the bottle and he would taste a little bit. That's the one.
Oh no.
I taste it. I taste the
Oh,
smoke.
English. Okay. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know what day it is.
Harley, we have
7 p.m.
a couple
Saturday.
more segments to go through, so we'll have to see if we can squeeze it in.
It better be some Chung Ha, Harley.
You guys, I don't think it
Oh my
tastes
God.
anything like smoke.
I think it does.
Oh, it definitely does.
I can taste it still in my mouth even.
Mm-hmm.
Go get me some water.
Go get me some water and actually switch me seats.
I don't think so.
Ooh, okay, Harley. I'm down for
Have I
that.
been usurped?
Mhm.
Is this the Heather's Basement Show now?
Yes.
She controls the board. She controls everything.
Why, Banjo?
Can I have my seat back?
No.
Ron, I would just grab this chair right here and put it directly in front of the
Oh,
camera.
you should. That would be funny.
Ron has... He said... He said that we didn't think that there would be a fight. And it's happened.
Where's the...
It's none other than Duke Fartnut. Whoa, look who's here, young people.
I'm looking for a
It's
really
none other
specific
than
one,
Duke
but I don't know how to
Fartnut.
find it. Smoke a smoker.
Walk it off, King.
You didn't give me
You
water.
can have some of mine.
Oh my god. Heather's doing acrobatics.
Trust me, that was probably
God,
easier than trying to
careful,
squeeze
buddy.
Fuck
through
out
here.
of me. I'm so convinced that table's gonna fall over. You just saw some real Maddie panic right there. Woo!
We're back at the Ron's Basement Show.
Boo!
Welcome to the second hour. We just taste tested these pizza rolls that we made in the smoker, and they tasted exactly the same.
Smoker, I
taste
barely
this.
know her.
I feel like I taste this.
I definitely taste the smoke as well.
Is Ron sweating? The answer is yes. I was sweating before the show started. And it's hot as fuck in our house, and I'm wearing a goddamn suit.
The White Castle sweats.
That
That
is
doesn't help.
100% real.
It certainly doesn't help. Not to mention I'm going up and down the damn stairs.
Grown man in suit shouts at pizza rolls. That's
That's a
true.
great name for the show. We'll make that the tagline.
I have a headache.
The Ron's Basement Show. Grown man in suit shouts at pizza rolls.
This
Do
shouting
they
at pizza
do they have
rolls.
Totino's pizza rolls over in the United Kingdom? That's my question to you.
I'm sure they do.
King Oven, I believe was it King Oven the one, or is it Puppet
Correct.
When the
King?
lower back sweat starts.
Why do we got so many kings in the chat?
King.
You know it's round 2 when the lower back sweat starts. I haven't gotten any lower back sweat. So far it's all on my forehead.
I'm sweating underneath my bra.
Nice.
Just thought you should. That, where is the? Is
Top
that the
right.
one? That,
Top
okay.
right corner. Yep.
Yep. You missed it.
What was the one I wanted to hit?
That was the one you wanted to hit?
Yeah, because it's just special to me.
What about like
No, I want the like air horn noise. So it sounds like I'm getting in my Lupin Ranger vehicle.
Whew. The question is, do they have Totino's pizza rolls in the United Kingdom?
Probably.
Very interested to know this. I missed the smoker. This show has too many frames per second now. Well, good news because the smoker's still. I don't know if
Look
they.
at it. It's like
Oh look, they can hear us, can't they?
Yeah, they can. I was talking to them.
The best part, Ron, was you could see you standing behind the door right there, just like still faced away.
I was waiting to hear you guys tell me that you made the switch.
Well, the funny thing is, they could hear me, so every time I was like, "I'm sorry, you guys are gonna hear me scream because I have to scream."
Now I have. Oh boy, I'm just getting warmer and warmer as the show goes on. What's the smoker's name? Traeger. Well, there she is. Name's right there on the front. Traeger.
I like to call it Trigon.
Man, that looks bad.
You should see yourself on it.
Woo-wee. No, I saw Heather on it. It looked pretty bad.
The smoker is Chris Traeger.
Hold on, we can treat the people to a little bit of. This is our test earlier.
Funnily, no yelling.
Talking at the camera now.
Poor Heather.
Of Heather desperately trying to just play her damn video game.
Just trying to play Animal Crossing.
I wasn't playing Animal Crossing actually.
We're gonna make a horrible mistake and cook a pizza roll in a smoker.
Boy, was she right.
And what a horrible mistake it was, folks.
The fates foretold this.
Pre-recorded, pre-rendered footage. Oh man, whew,
Oh yeah, you did get
Whew.
to see my shirt.
man. Streamlabs OBS, you got it. Streamlabs OBS. The Totino's incident. You guys heard of the T virus? Have you ever heard of the
The Totino's virus.
Toti virus?
I think Grimace Real is behind it.
You know what would really cool you off, Ron? A drink. You know what? I was thinking that it's probably about that time So we're gonna get into a new segment on the show. This is hopefully gonna be a recurring segment. I gotta wipe all the fucking
Weird
food
conspiracy
dust
videos
off
with
here.
Albert Wesker.
Hold on. I gotta find the. You guys keep talking.
Okay.
All right, pulling it up.
I don't like that I don't know what's happening here.
Well, it'll be fine. We're gonna call in someone for the show.
We're calling someone?
We're calling someone in.
Do I have enough time? I'm gonna run to the bathroom, okay?
Yep, go right ahead.
Oh no.
Oh gosh!
Okay. Smoke a firecracker.
Hello.
Rich Hill, is that you?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear us? He may not be able to hear us, folks, and that's on me. Audio settings.
There might be something wrong with my phone.
Probably
I can't
not.
hear you.
Oh no. Oh no, it's happening. Oh no, it's happening.
Folks,
That's
we
better.
may
Try again.
Is it freezing?
lose connection here.
Folk, we might freeze. We might
Folk.
freeze. We might lose it all.
We might blue screen, folks.
I forgot that we can't fuck around with the damn. Yep, that did it. That did it. We froze. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
It's not frozen.
We see you and hear you. Okay, it seems okay. Well, my Chrome browser is in the middle of crashing. What do we got for the people here?
Stop touching what?
Okay,
Jake?
microphone. No, not that. We don't want that. We want. I don't think we want any of that.
What are you trying to use? That just plays whatever's on the PC.
No, that's. Well, maybe.
What is plugged into your Elgato?
The camera.
Okay, then that should work.
Let's try it again. I changed the settings.
We're gonna do this again, folks.
Rich couldn't hear you is all. Yeah, I know. I was trying to. I think maybe the microphone is not set up better, or is not set up right. We'll try it here.
Hello.
Rich, can you hear us this time? Alright, let's try this one. Rich, can you hear us this time?
I can hear you this time.
There you go.
My
Figured
God.
it out. Okay, cool. Well, Rich Hill, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling. So we had a small discussion a few weeks back. You're a man who enjoys his rum. Is that correct?
Rum and other spirits. Rum is my favorite.
Great. And we talked about you doing a rum review or some kind of liquor review.
A rum view?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get into it, man. What do you got for us?
The rum I was thinking about talking about today is Plantation 5. It's
Not a sponsor.
pretty easily found just about in every liquor store I've been to. Carries it. It's not difficult to find. It's pretty reasonably priced, and it's one of my favorite go-tos, mostly because of the price.
Now, do you drink it straight or are you mixing it?
This one I usually mix. I can drink it straight. It's not my favorite straight. It's I don't know. I mean, I'm not somebody who typically drinks spirits straight up. I'm more of a mixing kind of guy. I like to mix cocktails. But I will sip some rums periodically, and some whiskeys actually. but this one's. I actually had some earlier today, and it's not bad straight in a glass. Pour it straight in a glass, it's not too bad. But I tried it on the rocks with a couple ice cubes, and it tasted more like straight alcohol.
All right,
the
yeah.
flavor kind of got muted. So I
Pretty
wouldn't
much-
drink it straight.
Pretty much anytime I drink alcohol, like some kind of liquor straight, it just tastes like liquor. Like all I taste is alcohol. The only time that I haven't is when I drank like a really warm whiskey once, and I've been chasing that for a long time. I've never been able to taste anything that tasted as good as that.
Is this the time that we
that-
we drank the whiskey that was described to us as tasting like licking a forest floor?
No, I don't remember that.
That sounds enjoyable to me.
Well, I will say temperature can play a role in that. Every spirit's a little bit different, but so I have noticed that you lose flavor when things get too cold.
Sure.
I would imagine it's a little bit like wine. They tell you 55 degrees, which to some people is warm. Well, apparently beer is supposed to be kept at 55 degrees, and I say apparently because I'm not a huge beer drinker, so that's to whatever your preferences are. But my understanding is like over in the European countries, Germany and whatnot, they drink their beer at 55 degrees just like they drink their wine, and they say that brings out more flavor. And I will say that usually I taste more flavor in spirits, wine, beer when it's above 55 degrees than I do when it's at like 34 degrees.
Yeah, I could agree with.
So
I could
if
agree
you're not
with
a
you.
fan of flavor, throw some ice in there, and well, one, you're watering it down, and two, you're killing some of the flavors that you might not like.
I like the Great Lakes Christmas Ale. That's like one of my favorite beers. I'm not like a huge drinker really at all, but the Christmas Ale is really good. And I think it says on the bottle that one should be drank at 58 degrees, which seems warm, but actually is pretty good. You just sort of like, it's kind of like it's like room temperature in the wintertime. You know what I mean? Like you keep it next to a
Cold room
door or
for
something.
wintertime.
What's that?
But no, I've been playing around with temperature more recently, and I do think around that 50 to 60 degree range brings out more flavors. Again, some people might not like that. But back to Plantation, I will say that it is my wife's absolute favorite rum. She goes through this rum like crazy. And
Subtle dig. I like it.
it's a Barbados rum, and its name Plantation 5 comes from its age for 5 years. But they age it in bourbon casks, so oak bourbon casks, for 3 to 4 years, roughly. This is information I got from their website because, well, I'm curious. Whenever something I like, I want to know why I like it. I'm also looking into making my own rums, maybe, possibly.
Is
It'd
that
be a fun
legal?
thing to do. Maybe.
Maybe.
That's one of those things. They've been trying to make it legal for some time now. I don't know if they have yet.
It's probably legal if it's just for like your own use, right? But probably not.
Well, that's the big argument. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sell it for sure. Because I mean, you can make your own beer and wine. I believe. I'm pretty sure you can do your own wine as well. But yeah, people can homebrew beer for I don't know how long, but basically ever since Prohibition, they said you can't distill anything. But it's an old law that hasn't been revisited since Prohibition. So,
Okay.
yeah, I know that they were trying to legalize it. Whether or not they're still in the process, I don't really know. I haven't looked into it in a little while. I got sidetracked by other projects working on a home and whatnot. But
Right.
yeah, so they age it in bourbon casks for 3 to 4 years. Then they age it for another 1 to 2 years in a French Ferrand cask.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a different type of oak. So it gives it different oaky flavors, which I only taste when I drink it straight. I don't get any oaky flavors when I mix it, and I'm actually a fan of that. And well, I guess I should let you know that one of the reasons why I like rum so much is because it's so diverse. So, whiskey, for example, let's go with bourbons. Bourbons have a specific recipe. They have to be made a certain way. They have to be made with certain ingredients, or they can't be called bourbon. I don't remember the specifics of what they are, but rum is far more broad. It's basically distilled from any byproduct or product of the sugarcane. So you can use the sugarcane itself, you can use molasses, you can use sugar. And then you can mix in any kind of flavors and other stuff you want into the process. So it can have almost any type of flavor and any type of character. So I've tasted rums that taste like a bourbon. I've tasted rums that taste like a scotch. Kind of. I mean, they're not the same thing, but they have character that reminds me of some of those other types of spirits. So when somebody says, "Well, I don't like rum," or "Rum and I don't mix," most likely they just haven't found the right rum. So
Okay, I like that because we were just having a conversation the other day. I was playing some World of Warcraft, and somebody said, like, I can't tell the difference between different types of rum. And I was thinking, like really, you can't tell the difference between, like, a Captain Morgan and, like, a Bacardi? Like, they're very different. They taste completely different.
Well, it depends on which rum from Bacardi and which rum from Captain you're talking about.
Well, I'm talking about the raw shit. You know what I mean? Just
the raw.
The Bacardi
raw
Superior
dog and rum,
and the
man.
Captain Morgan Spiced.
Yeah.
The Captain Morgan is a spice rum, so they added extra flavors and spices to give it some flair and flavor. Where the Bacardi Superior is, interestingly enough, though,
Halo 3.
and I could see where some people might not be able to taste the difference. Captain Morgan, even though it's a spiced rum, the Captain Morgan Spice, which is the one that you see that takes up a quarter of the rum shelf in any liquor store you go into, that one is actually made to be a mixer. Captain Morgan advertises that as a mixing rum.
Sure.
Which
is
is
how I
interesting
would
because-
drink it. I would never drink it straight.
Yeah,
I don't think. So.
yeah, I agree with you. That one tastes like straight. That one almost tastes like straight rubbing alcohol to me. That one's not very good to drink straight. But it mixes well with. Well, I shouldn't say well. It mixes okay with just about anything. Like, it's non-offensive.
Sure.
And I think that's the key there. Where the Bacardi Superior, the clear rum that you see in Bacardi that you see on the other quarter of the liquor store shelf in the rum section, is designed to be a neutral white rum, which would typically be a mixing rum, but they filter it out, they run it through a carbon filter, and they take out all of the nasty stuff that might give you a hangover and whatnot, but it also takes away a lot of the flavor. So it's not a rum that you'd want to sip on. It's definitely something you want to mix because it doesn't bring its own flavor at all, really.
Yeah. All right, Rich, lay it on me. Plantation 5 rum. That's the name of it? Plantation 5 rum. Let's rate this thing. I don't know. How do you want to rate it? You want to do 1 out of 10, or do you want to do out of 5 stars? How are you thinking?
We can do 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Plantation 5 rum. What do we got?
Overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's a
Ooh.
good rum. It's a good rum, and a lot of that score is based off the fact that it's very reasonably priced. I don't know what it is priced up in Michigan, but in Ohio, I can get it for like $15 for a bottle, which is actually just a smidge cheaper than I can find the Captain Morgan, and it's, I think, much better. It adds a lot more flavor to your mixed drinks. That being said, it might not mix with everything as well as Captain Morgan might. It might have some offensive flavors with certain juices or what, depending on what you like to mix. But as far as I mean, if you wanted to sip it, you can. I don't recommend doing it on the rocks. It seems to take away a lot of the flavor and bring out the alcohol taste. But I actually like it, and my wife's go-to drink is a rum and coke or a Cuba Libre, which is literally just take, I usually use a highball glass, which is a tall, skinny glass, fill it 3/4 of the way with ice, put in, well, basically 1 part rum, so whether you want 1.5 ounces, which is a traditional shot, or 2 ounces, 3 ounces, or if you're trying to get really drunk, you can add more, and then 2 to 3 parts of Coke, depending on how much flavor of the rum you want to come through. Add 2 parts Coke, and you got a stronger drink. 3 parts Coke if you're not too fond of drinking a very strong drink. And then garnish with a lime wedge or add a splash of lime to give it a little more flavor. And that's a really good drink. You can do that with most rums, actually, but that's the go-to drink that I usually do with Plantation 5.
Excellent. Well, Rich, thank you very much for giving us this week's rum review. For the folks at home, just to recap, Plantation 5 rum, 8 out of 10. It's 2 different casks and all that stuff. Thank you very much, Rich.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Absolutely. We'll get you next time.
All right.
Thank you, Rich. All right. Check on the smoker real quick. There she is.
It's doing
Just
okay.
waiting.
Every
Just
single time
hanging
we
out.
switch to it, I can see the fucked up part of our door, and I want it to be that way.
Why is it fucked up?
It's been that way since we moved in.
It's been that way since we moved in. Okay, Harley, if you're gonna do the fucking thing, now is the time. Pay the fucking toll. That'll be $5 fucking for me to force me to watch fucking K-pop.
Official K-pop request. Shiny married to the music.
There we go. We got that $5.
Just type it in, for Christ's sake. Highlighting it is not working.
It did take him 2 seconds.
He was ready. Harley has never typed faster than right then.
Is Shiny still an active band?
I don't care, but let's find out.
I don't think so, right?
We're gonna pop it up here, folks. Actually, let me, we haven't used the Big React.
The what?
Big React, where we're big on the screen.
Oh.
So people can see our honest to God reactions.
Thick React.
I don't have YouTube Red, so we gotta get through the 5 seconds of this ad.
Or an ad.
Oh, look, it's a Kickstarter ad.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, we got some stuff going on. Was that Thumbtacks?
Wait up, girl, hold on.
Start. Oh, glowy.
Ooh, I would drink that. Now are they drunk?
What the fuck?
I don't know, this is trippy, I dig it.
It's not really that trippy.
Why is it...
Heather just gave me a look, a withering look. Like, shut the fuck up, this is trippy. That man's dead. Ew. That was fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
I love
It's got a very, like, it's like a horror movie.
Oh. I don't like this.
This is amazing.
What? This has no eyes
This is
on
like
it.
some Jacob's Ladder shit.
Holy shit. Don't eat that.
Don't eat that.
This is weird. All that confetti plus that open candle equals an extreme fire hazard.
Oh yeah.
I don't like when
I
they're
like their
dancing with confetti. It makes me feel like they're gonna fall and hurt themselves.
It's like that. It's like out of fucking The Matrix when he has no mouth.
What the fuck?
We're just watching the video now.
I know.
We're not even talking. We're not even talking. We're just watching
I'm
this
just like,
video.
what is she doing? She like taking all the parts to make the perfect man or something.
What the fuck?
Oh, cute. I like the logo.
There was like no end to that. It didn't explain anything.
She's making the perfect man. It's got
The video
blonde
you're-
hair and a tan.
Let's go ahead. That was fucking
That
weird
was
music
fun.
video.
I mean,
What, Heather?
I said she's making the perfect man. He's got blonde hair and a tan.
Okay.
I mean,
Man.
Oh no! Rachel, run!
oh Rachel, no! Don't be like me.
Oh, no.
I love K-pop.
That was
now.
a bop though. I was into it.
Hi, I am from Italy and I'm pretty drunk. What are you talking about? Well, we just finished talking about some video where guys got their head knocked off.
Only one guy. She only knew
And
the
the
one
eyeballs
head.
knocked off. The other thing we were talking about before was the smoker. Let's check in on her. How's she doing? Looking good out there.
Smoking.
We made these pizza rolls in the smoker for basically no reason because they
And
don't
for
really
some
taste
reason,
like
there's a
smoke.
fork.
I use the fork to get the pizza rolls off the pan, and I don't know. I just left it on there. Prior to that, we ate a fuckload of
You ate a fuckload of
White
Castle. And then I got real thirsty.
Ooh, I almost knocked over the tiny Coke. I want to chop up a pizza roll. Oh, they've turned hard as a rock. Huh?
Oh no. That also makes me want to vomit.
Shh, you need to just vomit or get off the pot.
Like, it's just textures, man. I can't deal with
You don't
textures.
like crunchy things?
Nope. I used to pick the ends off of McDonald's French fries as a kid and put them in a little pile because I don't like the crunchy parts.
Wow.
The
I told
crunchiness
you.
is the good part. It's the Maillard reaction.
Disagree.
Maillard reaction. It makes it taste good. It's
I'm
a,
sorry,
it's
Rachel.
a chemical process. It's a protein process.
You're like the same guy in a different body. Holy shit! Oh my god!
So these two are cousins. I have no relation.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Great question. Biagowski. What does that say?
Biagowski.
Biagowski says, "Are you different? Are you brothers and sisters? You're like the same guy in different body." LOL. Well, my name's Ron. My name's Ron Jones. This is my basement. This is the Ron's Basement Show.
Also my baby.
This is Heather Wells. This is my girlfriend, Heather Wells. She is also owner of the basement, but this is not her show. And then over there is my cousin Maddie, whose last name is Ziegler.
Spell it, I dare you. Let's see how wrong you can get it.
And me and Maddie are related. Heather and I are not related. We are not the same guy in different body.
Remember that time someone thought I was
Maybe
Heather?
we are.
Was it? It was.
It was our friend.
I can't think of the name.
Joyce.
It doesn't count if Mike is the one who spells it.
God damn it, Mike! You ruined it, Mike. Fuck. Doc's Ron's family.
Please stop. You know what? Ron. Should we tell that story?
What's that?
The story of how you called a random phone number that was on a meme?
Yeah, we might as well tell that story.
no.
Okay, folks, this week I'm a big fan of the Twitter account called Joker's Trick. Okay?
Please?
Joker's
It's an
Trick.
incomprehensible nightmare.
Preface this with it's been tweeting Goatsy a lot.
So it's been.
Please
I think
don't
they're
go
trying to
to
get
it.
themselves banned.
Please don't go to it because it's very not safe for work.
Here's what happened.
Just
Okay.
a warning.
Joker's Trick. They tweeted out a phone number, and they said something along the lines of like, "We're trying to play Halo 2" or something like that. So it's like fucking I don't know what time at night it was. It was like.
It was
Past
like,
midnight,
was
I
late.
was asleep.
Yeah.
It was late.
You woke
Heather
me
was
up
asleep. I was
calling
in
about
bed.
Halo 2.
And I'm like, fuck it. I dial this phone number
in bed.
in bed, and I'm like, they don't pick up. They don't pick up, but they're like,
Thanks for the
Great.
follow.
thanks for
I'm
the
sure
follow,
you'll fit right
Bogowski.
in.
They don't pick up, but they screen the call. So if you have a Google phone, if you have like an Android phone, there's this screening service that you can get through Google where you basically hit a button and it will ask them questions from a robot, and you get a text readout of what they answer, and then you can decide whether to pick up the phone or not. So they hit the screen
That's
call button.
basically what happened.
I say, hey, my name's Ron, and I want to play Halo 2. And then it says, sorry, we couldn't understand you. So I just kept saying it over and over again. Hey, I want to play Halo 2.
Which
I'm
is
calling to
about
play
when
Halo
I
2.
woke up and was like, what in the fuck is happening?
And Heather's just like, huh? Huh?
Why am I being woken up?
'Cause I think
by
she thought I
somebody
was talking to
yelling
her.
About
Uh,
Halo 2.
Anyway, next day, I start getting all these text messages.
Oh my god.
I get this text message, and it's like, you signed up for Text for Baby.
Jesus.
Which I looked up, and Text for Baby is like some kind of service that you can sign up for if you're expecting a baby, and they text you facts about babies and taking care of babies. I immediately unsubscribed for it. I then get a message from NOAA Fisheries.
Zoom.
That was like, you signed up for NOAA fishery info. And so I unsubscribed for that. And at that point, I was like, fuck, I really shouldn't have called Joker's Trick. That sucks. And later on, I got a message from Domino's, Subway, and Sonic. All of them were like, you signed up for our text coupons. In which I unsubscribed from all of them. Then, I started getting messages. Okay, I started getting, like, just regular text messages that are like, hey, how are you?
From real people.
From real people.
Not
From,
just a
well,
service.
it appeared to be
Appeared to be real people.
And actually, I still have all the messages. They said things like, hey, yo, how are you? This one said, hey, what's up? I got like 5 or 6 of those. And I was like, fucking A. I bet my phone number is posted somewhere on the internet. So I texted one of these numbers back. And I said, I'm good, how are you? And they were like, good, so what are you looking for? Hold on, let me pull this up.
Don't say where this got posted, because I'm sure they could go find your number.
Let me see. Let me see what all how that conversation went. It said, not much you. They said, bored as can be. Saw your post. What are you looking for? At that point, I was like, okay, this is probably some weird fucking sex thing. So I said, can you send me a link to the post you saw? And they replied, I can try. Hang on. Gotta find it. Assuming it wasn't actually you? And I said, nope, it wasn't me, but I'm getting texts from numbers all day. They then replied, are you actually a 5'2" female? No, I am not I'm not a 5'2" female. So I replied and I said, nah, I'm a huge fat guy from Ohio. And they sent a screenshot of this thing that basically my fucking phone number got posted on 4chan. On the B
On the random board.
On the random board. Show us the smoker. You got it, folks. There she is in all her glory. Sitting there, cooling down after a long, hard day of smoking pizza rolls.
What if you could see through that little window down there next to the smoker?
Could you hear birds? We can't hear it, so I can't tell. Yeah, we have those too.
Basically exactly what
We have those too. So yeah, my phone number got posted on 4chan. I continued to get a couple more text messages. The next day, I got a call. I got 2 phone calls from numbers I did not recognize. But those also could have been for my job, because I also got a phone number from another person that I actually answered, and it was for my job. So basically, my phone number got posted on 4chan. Oh, folks.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long show. You guys ready to wrap it up?
Sure.
All right, well, then let's play the game. All 3 of us
no.
this time.
Oh, God.
All 3 of us this time.
Why?
Because you skipped out on it last week, so this time
I
we
don't
do all
like the
3.
game.
I lost last week.
Is that
Why
on
do I
the
have to
lowest
do
setting?
This one, it's on the lowest setting.
Are you sure?
And this
You're
one to
not lying
Maddie.
to me?
All right, Heather.
Poor
I
Heather.
promise it's on the lowest
It's
setting.
on the lowest possible setting. Let's wrap this thing up. Go ahead and hit the button, Heather.
God.
Fuck. Ah, damn!
Oh, thank God.
Damn!
Thank God.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, shit. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. What the fuck is it? It's a game where you hold on to it, and then whoever's the last person to hit the button gets zapped with electricity.
Yeah, you like hold these little thingies, and like somewhere in there they zap you somehow.
Does anybody want to play me again?
No.
Absolutely not. It just zapped me.
What is this mechanism? It's just a big handle that electrocutes you if you fuck it up. It shocks you. You get an electric shock if you hit the button last. You turn it off.
It's a reflex game.
What would you guys think if I got a game that's similar to this but different?
Is it the hot potato one that you've brought
Yeah,
up
the
like
hot
3
potato.
times?
I've only
don't
brought it up
want to.
once. If I got that
I
one,
would
would
do
you guys
that one,
play
yes.
it?
No.
Yes.
Would you guys play that one, Heather?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Come on. Huh? Come on.
The only thing that I have to say about hot potato is I might like beam it at you. Just like straight out of fear, I might just just like eat it.
Russian roulette, new game. Russian roulette. I used to play Russian roulette with a Nerf gun, like a Nerf gun that had like a chamber, like a revolver.
I would do that. Why not? I'm fucked up. I think it's time to free Heather. I think she's reached her limit long ago.
We still got a few minutes left in the show. We could do another one of those zap games.
No.
No. No zappy.
Go walk upstairs and
Drinking a gallon of
Stand by
milk.
the
Okay,
door.
that's how you definitely see puking happening on the show. Maddie,
I sure the fuck can.
All right, let's. Shall we see the smoker one more time? Should we say goodnight?
Let's cut to the smoker.
Let's
Say
say
goodbye
goodbye
to the
to the
smoker,
smoker.
folks.
Go up
Heather,
there
run
and wave.
upstairs and wave to the people.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be me saying.
Check the small window too. Let's see if we can see from the small window downstairs.
No, you can't.
You
She
can't?
can't stick her head in there.
Oh, she's too short.
Oh, you mean that? That?
Yeah.
There's Heather. Say something to the people, Heather.
I just waved back.
Yeah, you waved back at her.
I
Oh, Heather's
waved.
walking away.
I waved back at Heather.
Heather's just wandering around outside.
Good
She's not
smoker.
talking to anybody. She's not saying
Oh,
anything.
nice out here.
Heather, say something!
I'm talking!
Say something loud!
What does he want me to say? It's beautiful outside. Do you want to see the rest of our
I can't
yard?
tell if she's actually.
She's
Look at it.
stealing the camera. She's
Oh,
hijacked the
she's-
camera.
Beautiful.
That's her backyard.
Look at the
Heather's
tree
gonna
and the
dox
flowers
us.
on it.
What did she do?
Wow. Wow.
That's not
Wow. Okay, goodbye now. That's all you get from me.
That's the smoker.
She's gone upstairs. It
All
looks
right,
like.
folks. That's the end of the show. Thanks for joining us this week on the Ron's Basement Show. If you haven't already, just slam that follow button. Just crush it. Crush it, because we're here every Saturday at 6 o'clock Eastern
EST.
Time. So for you folks across the Atlantic,
That was
you know,
2 hours ago.
we start. We usually go for about 2 hours. And I guess that's it, man. Well, I don't know. We'll do some new shit next week. Thanks for the sub, Harley. I don't know, why did you do that? Pick Reggie up. Show him to the cameras for our goodbye. Wave goodbye, Reggie. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, Reggie.
Stay safe.
Say goodbye, Reg. Bye.
Reggie.
Bye, everybody.